I think The Miz just scored that a 10. And Chris
Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And once you're done, leave a comment saying that I subscribed, and you will be replied to. We'll be doing as many as we can. You bet your ass this list is satirical. You seriously think this company that brought you Trish Stratus barking on her hands and knees actually gave you 10 legitimately great matches fairly pitting men and women against each other? What is this, Lucha Underground? Get the fuck out of here. This is Vince McMahon's World Wrestling Entertainment. And I'm D-Wicket, and these are the 10 best man versus women matches of all time. Number 10, Chyna versus Jeff Jarrett. I know what I said at the beginning, but hey, to WWE's credit, there's been at least like maybe 3 decent encounters between the boys and the girls in the ring, so why not at least try making this list like, half satire, half legitimate. It's about the best we can do. One of the few not so awful matches between the men and the women saw Chyna win the Intercontinental Championship from JEFFJARRETT. Wow, really is the worst nickname ever. At No Mercy 1999. The match saw Chyna, a woman, win the Intercontinental Championship. The first time a woman would ever win a men's championship. Then again, it was also a good housekeeping match, so...
Chyna. Oh, no! And Chyna right into the chair with a figure 4 on Chyna. He's got it cinched in. Standing at the figure 4. Oh, with a low blow. Oh, she got the toes. She got the toes. Chyna's got the toes. Oh, my. Oh, time for dessert. Oh. The kitchen sink. She's got the kitchen sink. Chyna hit Jeff. That Intercontinental belt. She wants to taste that. Oh. And there's a 3 count.
Jeff Jarrett cannot use the Intercontinental Championship to win a match. It is not a household item.
Oh, man. Chyna with a guitar. Chyna has made history.
Number 9, Stephanie McMahon versus Brock Lesnar. Good fucking luck. I mean, this was barely a match. Brock got literally one move off on Steph, and it was more an angle than a match just to further the feud between Steph and Vince, but still. Number 8, Molly Holly versus the Hurricane. Fucking wrestling, man. The Hardcore Championship is gone because WWE doesn't want to keep us entertained as they used to and refuse to put the idea of actual hardcore in our minds. Oh, Dean Ambrose, what could have been if you were an actual lunatic? He'd have been incredible with the Smash Championship. Instead, we have blimps in that belt's history like, well, this. The night Molly Holly betrayed the Hurricane and won the goddamn Hardcore title. As Matt Striker would have said, never trust a woman.
Setup. A frying pan to the hand of her mentor. Almighty Molly doing what any competitor would do, taking a Kato fighting a Green Hornet. Kato. Or Wonder Woman and Aquaman. No, they weren't. Were they partners? Wait a minute. What's he doing? Hurricane doesn't want any part of Molly. Turning his back on her and Molly from behind. And Hurricane was just trying to... Look at that Supergirl right now. Molly tossed over the top rope spike. Can't do it. Wait a minute. There's that monster, that animal again. Brock Lesnar King. What is he doing out here? We saw him on Raw. Look at the awesome power. Now look who's out here with Brock Lesnar. Look at that. Yeah, that sick, perverted, evil fool.
Number 7, Umaga versus Maria. Fun fact, at about... hold on. About this point in the segment, we've already talked longer than Maria went without being completely laid out by the Samoan Bulldozer. Maria got fucked up. I'll admit, I have no clue what the storyline was about. I bet it was stupid and involved Jonathan Coachman forcing Maria against her will to fight a fat man with anger problems. That's not good. No, sir. that shit will kill you. About 40 seconds into the Samoan beatdown, John Cena, big Boy Scout superhero, came out to stop Umaga, which means this was in the lead up to the end of Umaga's Monster Push, which means this was in preparation for John Cena, meaning Umaga's skills for the testing for John Cena to see if he was good enough to beat John Cena. He was put against Maria. I hate you, WWE.
And look at this, King. Oh, the suck-up coach. Jonathan Coachman. Look at poor Maria's eyes in her face. That's undefeated Samoan. Oh, look at Coachman. Can you believe Coachman has shoved that young woman into this? No! Oh, Jesus! Oh, good God Almighty! Oh, Umaga, please! Oh, my God! Oh, Jesus Christ! It's John Cena! John Cena, Cena now! Oh, Cena!
Number 6, Heath Slater versus Lita. Hey, remember Heath Slater? Big fan by any chance? If you answered with 2 yeses, dear God, am I sorry for you. Heath was so awful used, so fucking much. Let's look back at the blimps on his career. Aside from the 2 good things coming in the form of being a Nexus member and teaming with Rhino, everything Heathy Baby did was dog shit. 1-man band, 3-man band, Slater Gator, going the entirety of 2015 with only 2 wins, but perhaps the worst for him, his legend losing streak leading up to Raw 1000, week after week, legend after legend, lining up to beat down Heath Slater, DDP, Vader, Doink the Clown, Sid Vicious, all kinds of everyone, including the former Team Extreme member Lita. She, like all the other veterans except for the Clown, I think, killed him. She killed him. He was bad. He was bad. It was awful.
You really think you can beat me? All the legends that have faced Heath Slater in recent weeks. And Vader. So Lita. Get a twist of fate from Lita. Lita's done yet. Look at this. His own self from Lita. Can I say it?
Number 5, Beth Phoenix versus Santino Marella. I swear there's at least like one more actually good match somewhere on this list. I promise, don't hate me. This is the shit we're being given, folks. This is out of my hands. My hands are tied behind my back. I can't do anything. But in all fairness, this match isn't absolutely awful. I know it sounds puking into a bucket and then eating it. Just wait, alright? It's a short little nothing match. It'd be like a match between Rey Mysterio and some giant where Rey gets the shocking surprise win within a minute of hitting a 619 surprise on Great Khali, and then he wins and everyone's like, oh look, the little man won, what a shocking upset surprise victory, but replace the underdog Rey Mysterio with a woman. Yeah, that's not great.
And how appropriate is this, King? On Santino's Casa this week at WWE.com, Santino.
It's a good thing Santino was able to get out of harm's reach for a moment.
Through the day, he issued an open challenge and that's slamming Santino. Wait a minute, man.
Number 4, Stephanie McMahon versus Chris Jericho versus Triple H. Hey, this match wasn't too bad. At least I assume it wasn't. Hey, fun fact, I haven't actually seen this match. But if the match between Jericho and Trips at WrestleMania 18 is anything to go off of, this probably sent everyone home happy. Ha ha ha. Shady wrestling jokes. This match has some significance, as while Chyna was the woman always being pictured to be in the WWE Championship scene one day, Steph was the only one to actually compete for it. Not only becoming #1 contender at one point, this match between 3 future Hall of Famers, and each one of those gives me scarily different reaction, was probably good. I'll go ahead and predict that Trips and Jericho did most of the work, and that, work they can do. So let's call this match a classic with some great historical significance and call it our number 4 entry. Number 3, the 2010 Royal Rumble. Man, I'm an asshole. We'll go ahead and call this match like a 1/30th intergender. How about that? Is that fair? Well, let's be fair to a few things. First off, this moment was actually fucking awesome. Beth Phoenix was a woman deserving of something like this, and she was great. Secondly, respect given to Chyna and Karma, the other women who have competed in a Royal Rumble, as they also did great things. But why did I specifically pick Beth Phoenix's entry in the 2010 Royal Rumble? Because, well, Beth Phoenix eliminated the Great Khali by kissing him, then took a knee to the face by my boy Punk. What a hero. Number 2, Vince McMahon versus Stephanie McMahon. Come on, WWE. This has to be like the funniest list we've ever made at Watch WWE, and it's completely unironically. It's not because of me at all. It's just because Vince McMahon has a match with his fucking real life daughter. He fought his daughter. A match that had the stipulation where you have to beat the shit out of your opponent so badly that they have to forfeit via saying the words, "I quit." They have to yell "uncle." And the mad bastard said, you know what? Let's make our fans pay for this. And threw it on a pay-per-view. Hook, line, and goddamn kitchen sinker, folks. I'm at a loss for words. And number 1, Chyna versus Chris Jericho. Alright, let's put the joking aside for a second and basically come out and say this list is a goddamn Chyna appreciation post. What a fucking legend. The match was actually really good, and it might be the only legitimately good man versus women one-on-one match in WWE to ever be really good. And while most of that was probably due to Chris Jericho being Chris Jericho and being awesome, Chyna definitely deserves the props of keeping up and definitely putting in her own work. God bless women's wrestling. Now please stop booking Bayley so badly. Please, WWE, please. And that was our list. What do you think? Click all those buttons down below. Subscribe to DWicket, and if you think you somehow could make this list non-satirically, I fucking challenge you to make this list legitimate.